we are live. So, yeah, title says it all. Hello, Sing Ale. We are gonna play some Snowboard Kids 2. Actually, let's let the whole intro play out. Well, I explained to you what my favorite N64 game is and why I love it. I'm going to hopefully do a full playthrough of it. One sec. Snowboard Kids 2 is a game developed by Rackham and published by Atlas. Like its predecessor, Snowboard Kids 1, it was released for the N64 and is a, get this, a snowboard-based kart racing game. And in spite of the fact that I'm not that much into, yeah, the big noses are a very major design trope on this game and the series, except for, well, we'll talk about one of the entries in the series a little later. For now, let's talk about the good games in the series. But yeah, despite the fact that I'm really not that much into kart racers and I don't really play much snowboard games, for some reason this always stuck well with me. So let's begin a new game and just play through the normal games. So let's quickly talk about the characters and what they do. Slash is the default character. He's just kind of a typical anime bratty kid. Basically, you know, kind of immature, but has a good heart. Jam is the typical cool kid. Still also kind of immature, but alright. Both Slash and Jam are considered balance type racers. If I remember correctly, Jam is slightly slower than Slash, but has better jumping ability. As far as the speed type racers, we have Linda, stereotypical rich girl, always fighting with Jam. Or not always fighting with Slash and Jam, but specifically Slash. She is easily the better of the two speed type characters, because the other one is Tommy, who unfortunately has the distinction of being all around pretty much useless, sadly. I love the guy. He's, you know, lovable, friendly type of character, but his control, he has no jumping or steering ability at all. If you can make Tommy work for you, you have my admiration. And now in terms of trick type characters, we have the character only on this game, which is Wendy. Wendy is the slowest but highest jumping character out of the roster of 6. She is easily just the most trick-based character, and is very slightly slower, and obviously, as you can tell, she's a brainy kid. She's obviously just a little bit slower than Nancy, who is my favorite character by far. A little bit slow, but has incredible steering and jumping. So, let's get started. First course, we have Sunny Mountain. And we have different types of boards with different stats. I'm going to go with the slow board on the slow character, which you might think is bad, but I try to make it work. And this game has cutscenes. I think it'll tell you everything you need to know. Did I mention there's other characters? Let me know if the volumes are all okay, by the way. Now, I I'm gonna try to give you a general idea of everything that's happening as best I can, but there's a lot that I kind of take for granted. Now, being that this is a kart racer, obviously, since it's a snowboard game, you know, you don't have anything like a normal kart racer where you have a start of match boost, right? I'm gonna leave that for now. Anyway, so this is a snowboarding game, which means in order to get money, you can pick up the coins on the ground. And the blue box is defensive items that you use with the B button. The red box is projectile type items. And I wouldn't know if it's deep lore, but it is a lot of lore. And also, the music is absolutely brilliant. So I just got hit with a ghost, which slows you down. It kind of sucks, but it's perfectly okay. But yeah, as you saw when I went down that one cliff, you actually get money for doing tricks as you race. This fan is a speed booster. And just like a lot of the Mario Kart games, the item you get is weighted depending on. Also, you fight for ski lifts. But the item that you get is weighted depending on what place you're in, so you get better items the further back in line you are. So a strategy can be to deliberately fall into last place so you get really good items. The rock is... it's hard to dodge, but you can jump over projectiles shot at you. The rock is basically the banana peel. That is exactly what it is. There, you drop it. It's a banana peel. That is entirely what the rock is, and you will get that most of the time when you're in first place. I heard someone shoot something. Yep, there it is! Ah! Okay. So, once again, the fact that this is a snowboarding game means that when you hear a shot coming after you and you see the exclamation point, you can also look behind you like that. But you can use that opportunity to either use the invisibility item, which I'm using right now, or jump the shot and dodge it that way. If you're really, really good, you can actually do a board grab like that, which I didn't successfully hit the shot, but if you hit the shot with your board grab, you can actually reflect it back at the person that shot you. So there's some strategy there. I would recommend against trying to reflect it back. It's better to just jump it or avoid it in some more reliable way, just because the timing window is so brutal. But it is something, if you can get that down, I'm just going to drop rocks because there's no point. This is the final lap. But yeah, if you can get down reflecting, Bob's your uncle. The snowman is the weakest of the projectile type shots. It can be useful, but basically it stops you from being able to steer for a while. You just turn into a snowman and keep heading straight. Which means normally it doesn't do all that much, but if you like shoot it at someone right before they go over a cliff or something, then oh god, the ghost right now. That was the worst time for that to happen. Because no! That's the worst! Okay. Alright, I think I can still get this. Sorry, give me a sec, I gotta focus on not losing horribly. So you prepare a trick by holding down the A button, and then pressing a direction with it while you, oh god, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be close. Got it! And that's how that goes. But yeah, so there are spin tricks and grab tricks. And you press a direction with the A button and you do a spin trick. Spin tricks are worth 100 points each, but they kind of got the Tony Hawk thing where if you do different points, there's like a point multiplier. So like if I do a forward spin and then a backward spin, instead of 100 points, I'll get 300 points. Same with grab tricks. You can grab forward, sides, or back. And they're worth less, but they also take less time. One of the great aspects of the ski lift is the fact that, and I'll go the training mode, which will explain it more in general. But the thing about the ski lift is it adds an extra depth to it, because just like in real life, you gotta take your turn on the ski lift. Alright, he's gonna explain the town. It's pretty self-explanatory, but we'll do this for the playthrough. But yeah, so the ski lifts. Only one person at a time can go on the ski lift. That means only one person at a time can start the next lap. So one of the best strategies you can get is to steal someone's place at the ski lift as everyone's jockeying for position. Absolutely brilliant aspect of it, and it really makes things intense, like on the second to third lap. I game listed wrong? Oh, did I not? Okay, hold on. Let me fix that really quick.